Is it a walking boot? Good morning somewhere in the world. Today I'm reviewing the Adidas TERREX Free Hiker. It is a walking boot, it's not a walking boot, it's a trainer, it's a bit of everything. I want to say thank you to All Condition Media for sending this to me. This is not a paid or sponsored advert for said shoe. These are my opinions and my opinions only. What is the Free Hiker? Is it a walking boot? Is it a trainer? Is it a walking boot, trail running shoe, trainer, combination, hybrid, best of things, urban, people doing outdoor? I don't know. I really don't know. No, what this is a lightweight walking boot that can handle the mountains. It's done the PCT for goddamn sake. It's done loads of stuff. You can climb a mountain in it, you can do whatever you want. It's just not for when you need a B1 or B2 rated walking boots. You're carrying ice axes, you're clinging on and your adrenaline's pumping and you feel like you're gonna do this massive dino move, and then you realise this isn't a film, this is reality, and yeah, we take it safe. The best way I can describe this is from the middle up, you've got the best things from a trail running shoe combined with the support of a walking boot that gives you just a nice flexible breathable upper. This is a summer shoe, a summer boot. This is not a winter boot. I may have spotted they've got something else coming out of winter. Down below you have got essentially a trail running shoe with a firmer, more rigid sole. You've got the Adidas Classic Boost. I'm calling it classic because it's synonymous with Adidas. We all know that white layer that everyone sees, though maybe a black or brown would have been more appropriate given what's happened to mine. Underneath, you've got a large one-piece outsole. It's got, at a stab, 4mm, maybe 5mm lugs in a uniform pattern. You've got braking at the back, you've got traction at the front, and it is Continental rubber. Continental rubber is brilliant. I also own a couple pair of Adidas road shoes which have said rubber on again. Now that does wear down quicker. The compound on here isn't as soft, but then it gives you durability. Getting that fine balance between durability and grip is key, especially off-road, especially the mountains. Up top, we've got this woven stretch upper, which is really comfy. It kind of just blends with your foot. So if you've got you've got a gammy weird toe that likes to stick up, it'll support you. You do also find when you spread it, and I don't know if you can see this, it's red underneath. Nice little detail that only those with special feet will ever know. The side Adidas, it might look like it's just there for design, but actually it's got a structure behind it that gives you support, so it allows you to once again cinch that shoe in to wrap it around your foot. You have a pretty hardcore heavy duty heel cup. But I hear you ask, what is this elastic band? This is really where things get a bit more interesting, and it's quite clever. Essentially, this shoe is a sock. Now you'd need to wear socks with it really, come on, you're hiking. However, as you can see, single piece construction up the top opens up like a sock, and obviously you have a larger gaiter at the front. At the rear, this elasticated piece actually gives you support whilst you're pushing out with your ankle. That is holding structure, it's giving you support. It's a nice way of doing it actually, rather than having to put an internal strip in, so it'll actually mould with you. I'm not sure if you can see, because I still don't have a really awesome light setup. There's actually cushioning inside, so it's not just a case of it goes straight down and that's it. There is a cushion that supports the heel cup, so it's effectively in this section, and that helps lock you in but also gives you comfort. And we all know if you're going for a nice long walk, you want comfort because you're spending a lot of time on your feet. So in summary, the Boost, it does what Boost does. It's nice and soft. If you are going to go out for a run in it, a Yeti appears behind you and you've just got to go, it's good. It'll firm up, support you. It doesn't just wallow. The grip is good. It's nothing insane. Like you can see from a side-on profile that the lugs aren't hugely aggressive, but it's what you need for most things. If you actually go and look at most walking boots, the outsoles aren't too gnarly. And then this upper is really nice and soft. Does the job. There's a thick rand at the front for kicking rocks. You should be kicking rocks. It's if you kick a rock by accident. And trust me, if you spend enough time in the mountains, you will do it. And that's it really. Gripes. Are there any gripes? If we could have a different colour of boost, it would be good. Now, I do think this looks pretty cool, and there is a retro one, very much like the 510 tennies that came out last year, that now seen in person, they actually look really cool. If you're happy to be bold with your choices, I'm not a fashionable person, I generally tend to wear black. If you're bold and you can pull them off, they're actually really sweet. As much as I like the white boost on these, over time they are going to discolour, they are going to start to turn yellow. So if they could have been black, just for practicality's sake, for me, that would have been quite cool. I have worn this all around the UK, kind of goes with me everywhere, all around the office. It's just, once you put a pair of trousers over it, you ain't got no clue you're wearing a boot. So they are really cool, really comfortable, and they've done a great job. It's proving that you don't need to have a heavyweight walking boot for everything. Because even if you're just walking your dog, whether you live in the countryside, you live in a city, you go on walks on a Sunday with your loved ones, with your best mates, or you just want to go to the Peak District or Lake District every 5 months, just something more casual, this gives you a solution that allows you to have flexibility both in the urban and the outdoor environment. Now, there does seem to be a big trend towards this area at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see who else comes out with similar products. But right now, this has been great.